bear hug, not you, Aaliyah. It feels like to see her again after so long of not being able to play with her.
Yeah. No, it feels great. I was looking for her. She was like the last one lingering, but no, just to see her and be here with her, especially be in the league with her and play on the court with her as well. But I know we're on different teams now, but it's gonna be cool.
Has she given you any advice about adapting, especially your first couple weeks in the league?
I mean, yeah, she's just said to do the simple things, same things I've been doing to be successful. But it's gonna be a journey, but just have fun in it. I think it's the biggest thing that she's been telling me.
I mean, what have you learned about the league that maybe you didn't know before that maybe surprised you?
That's a good question. I think maybe the biggest change is like, I mean, not going into it, I knew like the independence aspect of it. Like, you know, I'd be talking to Nika and it's like, oh, we don't have pregame together as a team. And like waking up like, when are we going to breakfast together? It's just like a lot more things are only court time is really like what we do as a team. But this team has been super special to me. A lot of personalities, they've been taking me under their wing, so I still feel at home even though I'm far from home.
How about doing basketball as a job and you don't have to worry about the other components of it?
Yes. Thank God for me graduating. I had to pat myself on the back for that one because balancing academics and basketball was tough and challenging. But now I'm taking on a new challenge where I can just solely focus on my work, my job, 9-to-5 job. So it's pretty cool.
Gonna have many folks here today?
Yeah, my parents are coming. Most of my teammates are gone because they have summer session starting in a couple weeks. So not too much, but I know a lot of fans from UConn and from Storrs area is definitely gonna show out. So.
It's like having that so quickly, like, you know, game 2 and you're like back here.
I know. It's like I could never leave Connecticut. I'm always coming back every other weekend. But no, it's cool to be back in Mohegan. It's gonna be weird playing with a different team and wearing a different jersey because I've spent so much time and so many memories under UConn. And but no, it's cool. I hope I get the shooter's touch tonight because I played here so many times. So yeah.
Does it feel a little surreal to come back into Mohegan? I mean, last time you were here, you guys won the Big East.
Yeah. It does feel surreal. I mean, walking through the casino, I like to go get food. I see a lot of people taking pictures, showing love, so that's always great. But no, it feels cool.
Do you have an appreciation when you start to play in the league that there's only 12 teams, 12 people on a team? Probably the best college players of the last 10 years or 12 years are still around. So it's a hard league to make. I think sometimes people don't appreciate how hard this league is to make. Do you develop an appreciation for that?
Oh, absolutely. My whole process going through training camp didn't take anything. I had to earn everything. I tried to take the approach of every drill, every practice, play it like it's your last because nothing's guaranteed. This league has 144 spots, but, we're expanding and we're growing, but at the same time, like, nothing is guaranteed. So, I'm giving my effort and everything in every practice, every game that I can because that's how you should approach the game of basketball. And especially this dominant league, there's somebody waiting to take your spot. So,
yeah, speaking of expansion, it looks like maybe there's going to be a team in Toronto. What do you think about that?
I mean, as long as the women's game keeps growing, I know, I'm going to be biased to Canada, but like just women's basketball in Canada growing, I'm all for it. All about that, but for now I'm just living in the moment, focused on Mystics and being with my team, and just happy for the league.
How nice is it to have Steph around, someone you've known from your time at UConn?
Oh my gosh, it's so great, especially the first couple of practices. I was saying like red line, like what CD would be telling me in practice, and she's like, no, Leah, like we don't say that terminology here, it's different. So she's helped me because she knows coming from college to the W is a big jump and a big adjustment, but she's kind of like the mama bear of the team, so she's been super helpful.
Everybody's kind of talked about your kind of basketball IQ and that you're kind of come in so mature and all of that kind of stuff. Is that part of the game, that mental aspect, does that always kind of come natural, or do you kind of feel that you've kind of grown in that aspect as, you went through college and all that kind of stuff?
It's definitely grown, that aspect of the game, my IQ. I think I always wanted to be on point of it because, especially in this league, a lot of things happen, a lot of schemes you're faced with throughout 40 minutes, so you just got to be on top of things and always be prepared and always be ready. So I watch a lot of film. I think I kind of got that niche from like Kobe, and growing up watching him, he was always about mental toughness and always just being mentally prepared as well as physically prepared. But no, I think every experience I've been through, national team, college, here, you just always want to be a student of the game first and foremost.
What's the first thing that happened, the first moment, if they were hitting a non-college anymore?
Oh, I think obviously getting my name called was the first thing. Like, oh my gosh, like this is real. This is really real. I think the next moment was probably training camp. Not only the vibe of my team, but just across the W and on social media with my friends. It's just like, okay, like this is my job now. I'm grown, not young anymore. I don't have to report to classes anymore. It's like, this is the real thing. This is what I've been waiting and dreaming for. So I think that's the two moments that really hit me.
You know about stepping into the game for the first time, really?
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. Getting the applause and everyone showing love. I didn't know if it was gonna make its way to DC, but it did, and I'm very grateful. So.
How are you just feeling, just like as a human? I feel like you've been glowing ever since the draft. And
Thank you.
Thank you. A little lighter.
Skin's growing a little bit. No, I just feel good because, as I said, I want to live in. As I said, I want to live in the moment. Been dreaming for this for a long time coming. But at the same time, I just want to soak it all in. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I'm not sure what's going to be out there for me in the future. But yeah, I've just been enjoying my time, spending my time with my teammates, trying to build that rapport so it can translate onto the court. But yeah, I'm just trying to capitalize on what I've been blessed and given.
You ready for that ovation tonight?
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. No more UConn in the crowd, but
You'll hear it.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun though. I'm glad for the all the fans to come out because we're gonna need it. Hopefully, it's gonna be like our sixth man tonight, but we'll see.
What does red line mean? I'm not familiar.
Oh, it's kind of in the gym at UConn. We kind of split the court in half. The red line's like help side, trying to remember to be on the help side. So we say rim here.
Okay.
Yeah, instead of red line. But CD was on the baseline yelling in your ear like red line, red line, red line. So that's what.
So that's a big part of it, like the terminology.
Yeah. So that's why I had to just try to pick up on everything and write it down a lot so I could put my book in my locker.
What's been the hardest terminology to remember?
It's just the terms, like it could be like colors or it could be, I don't know, certain teams. It's just different from what I'm used to, but it's usually the same movements offensively or same schemes defensively. It's just the actual name is the hardest part, but retaining the information, it's a lot in 2 weeks, so I think so far I've been doing pretty well.
How is it, you're an international player, obviously you're very close to America, but what's it like just having such an international presence in the W? I mean, the first, 8 of the first 15 picks were international players.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing. A lot of people, especially, Jade just came to our team. I played with her at NBA Academy, so it's kind of like a full circle moment. We're still kind of putting our foot into this pro league here in America, but I think we're kind of just leading the way and encouraging those coming behind us that's possible. I think is the biggest thing that I'm taking away from it, but to actually say I'm number 5 on the Canadian list in the W is kind of cool.
What's come easiest? Look, what's come easiest?
I think just carrying myself and my approach like in a professional manner. I wouldn't say easy, but I've been training myself that way for the past 4 years now. So I feel like that adjustment has been pretty smooth. Bless you. Has been pretty smooth, but so yeah.
Is there anything about this transition as an international player going from student to college that people don't know you have to do? Is it an extra step or something? What's that transition like?
It's just like less opportunities. I feel like if you're here in America, there's more AAU teams you could be a part of, or more club teams that you can get into and kind of put your name out or have opportunities to play, like practice with the team or something like that. But I think internationally, like we really have to work harder to kind of get our name out, to gain those opportunities, because a lot more people who are older than us get the opportunity because they're experienced. So it's just our pathways are different, but as long as we end at the same end goal is really what I'm trying to push and reinforce for those coming behind me.
What's the biggest thing you took from game 1?
Game 1, I loved how we responded. I think that game could have went left and right, and we stayed pretty composed, pretty medium. But yeah, I'm just super proud of our team. I think that there's a lot of good spurts in it where we really connected and really did the things that we practiced and executed pretty well. So yeah.
How about for you individually?
Individually, I think I locked up Stewie a little bit. So that felt really nice. I was like, let me not foul her. That was really good. But yeah, I think I just had a steady game, which was pretty good, and I didn't let the energy drop from the first group. It was really what my mindset was going into.
I was calling it UConn on UConn.
Yeah.
I was like, look at him out there.
I was like, let me not do nothing crazy. Yeah.
Was there any part of that game where you're like, okay, whoa, I'm actually playing in a full-on W game?
I think playing against taller forwards, not really used to that coming from college. So I think them just shooting over me, it's just like I'm there contesting, but shots still going in. So that was kind of new to me. But no, everything else seemed pretty like a normal Mystics practice day and pre-game day. So it felt pretty good.
When you're working with Toya, I know you're working with her a lot. You know, when you're watching practices, you come over to the side, talk to her afterwards. You guys kind of do your thing. What's kind of like the big focus that you two kind of speak about at this point?
Coach Toya has been great for me, my transition. I think also just coming defensive end and just my defensive presence. She's pretty dominant in that, so I want to pick her brain on that. She's been super helpful. She's also just removed from the league, so to have a player coach that I can lean on and have kind of be with me in my corner, it's just been amazing. So she's helped me in a lot of ways. She does like to play me one-on-one sometimes when I didn't think we were playing one-on-one, so I have to make sure I'm on point with that. So
I was about to say, does she still got it?
Oh, she does. But she'll dummy defense, and then when I go up, she'll block it. And I'm like, what are we doing? Are we 100% or 50? But no, she's been good.
Cool.